sign of Jonah. What should you do when you get that sign of Jonah? I said number one, it's rebellion. Usually it will be rebellion. Number two, it could be an inherent attack. And that inherent attack will be in such a way that because you had been in rebellion, in the same way that Jonah had to be thrown overboard, had to be thrown into the ocean, and God allowed that to happen because Jonah was in rebellion. There is one thing as Christians that we seem to forget, that God is a God of justice, that God is a God of righteousness. So God, most of the time, we always make God into a bad person when he has spoken in his word that wages of sin is death. But remember, God is also merciful. And most of us, the reason why we have not perished even in this day in our rebellion is that God is merciful. Oh my God. Don't we just love our God that even though we are in rebellion, God is merciful, my God. And this is the sign that you will get, that you are thrown overboard, that you are no longer comfortable, you are no longer connected to the life of giver, and you are thrown overboard, and a whale swallows you. That is the sign that I'm talking about. When you feel like you are no longer having the connection to the life, you are in the belly of a whale, and there is death all around you, and it feels like you are being suffocated, but it will be at that moment God will be holding you with his mercy. At that moment, his hand of mercy will be with you. And instead of you staying in that hand of mercy, you should know what you need to do to redeem yourself. So what does that mean? When Jonah was swallowed by the whale, what did Jonah do? Jonah did not just sit there. What did he do? Jonah fasted for 3 days in the belly of the whale. Obviously, he could have eaten some things that were inside, but he was in the belly for 3 days and 3 nights. And that is significant from the death, the resurrection, the death, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So it means that at that moment, you are at the mercy of the blood of Jesus Christ, that it's a call for you to shut the doors behind you. Whatever that you're doing, whatever that you are in, shut the doors behind you. You know, I sometimes understand why people take sabbaticals. When a leader takes a leave of absence and says, listen, please give me time off. I just want to take time. That is a very wise decision from any person who knows that they've lost their connection with God. They know that they are confused. They know that they're in the belly of a whale. It happens. That is the sign of Jonah. Most of the time, it would have been a sign of rebellion, either indirectly or not directly, but most of the time, and some other times, it would have been an inherent attack from the enemy, and the mercy of God will be there to hold you. So, as you are in this mercy of God, what should you do? Oh my God, in the same way that God said to